Hello, welcome. In this tutorial, we'll walk you through everything you need to know to get started with Ollama on your local machine. System requirements. Before downloading Ollama, it's important to confirm your system meets the minimum requirements. Windows. You will need Windows 10 or newer, a 64-bit x64 or ARM64 processor, at least 2 CPU cores, though 4 plus is recommended, and a minimum of 8 GB RAM, ideally 16 GB or more. A GPU with CUDA support, compute capability 5 or higher, will give you the best performance. macOS. Supported on macOS Monterey version 12 or newer. Ollama runs especially well on Apple Silicon M series, with both CPU and GPU support. The same memory and storage requirements apply at least 8 GB RAM and 1030 GB of disk space. Linux requires kernel version 3.1 or higher with x86, 64 or ARM64 architecture. Again, at least 8 GB RAM is required with 16 plus GB recommended. GPU acceleration is supported through NVIDIA CUDA or AMD ROCm drivers. According to the Ollama GitHub website, you should have at least 8 GB of RAM available to run the 7B models, 16 GB to run the 13B models, and 32 GB to run the 33B models. Across all platforms, ensure you have around 1030 GB of free disk space, a stable internet connection for downloading models, and updated drivers or libraries for GPU use. Download. Once your system is ready, head over to ollama.com/download. Here, you'll see installers available for Windows, macOS, and Linux. Simply select the installer that matches your operating system and click download. The file size is moderate, but depending on your internet speed, it may take a few minutes to complete. That's it, you now have the installer on your system. Installation. After downloading, you are ready to install Ollama. On Windows, locate the file named ollamasetup.exe. Right-click and select Open. The setup wizard will launch and guide you through the process. Installation time will vary depending on your system, but usually takes just a few minutes. Once installation is complete, a welcome screen will appear, confirming that Ollama is ready to use. And that's it. You've successfully installed Ollama on your computer. Thank you for watching and keep continuing to explore, experiment, and innovate with Ollama.